Guys, it's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time once again to reflect back on the week and think, what did we really accomplish in the greater picture of our lives? No, that's not what I do every weekend. I'm like, oh, still playing Summoner Tour. It's Saturday morning summons. Let's get it started. Today we're here on Mr. Chiztastic's account. Don't you love how it just... whatever, creates so much drama every single week. We're here on Mr. Chiztastic's account. We have how many? 419. Let's get it started. We have some new... I don't know how I feel about these new games. I don't ever know how I feel about it, because sometimes, like, some of them are pretty decent. We're just on Steam at this point because there's nothing coming out for mobile anymore. Well, nothing worth mentioning, aside from, like, there's like 10 games coming out over the next 2 years that are like worth taking a look at. And everything else is like, hey, it's another match 3 casino game where you plant things and there's Disney characters. I don't know what game I'm talking about, but I'm sure that that is a game. So what are they looking for on their account? Let's find out. Oh, we can use stones to our discretion. Units hoping to get Wusa, Fire Monkey King, Oracles, Dragons, and Rika. Don't feed any dupes. And they want feedback on the account as well. Currently farming for Tricara to help Dragons B12. Tricara is not a help Dragons B12. Tricara is a replace Dragons B12, and then the rest of your, maybe not the rest of your dungeons, but, and then a couple of the other dungeons. So... trying to get an R5 team together, as well as progressing in Rift Beast teams. So it seems like you at least have goals. Having goals is half the battle. Then you have to work towards the goals. That's the two-step formula, guys. It's not anything crazy. Have goals, halfway there. Progress towards the goals, and keep on yourself for making sure that you're actually making progress towards the goals. That's the secret of life. So, yeah. Well, he asked for feedback. For a long time, I'm kind of sick. I would say just one at a time. Try Karu next, then do R5, then do Rift Beasts. So, as soon as he starts doing R5, like getting an R5 team, even if he can't do R5 just yet, for example, if he just does R4 to get enough grinds to do R5 after that, then there you go. I wouldn't say just keep... I think I mentioned this so many times probably. But I wouldn't continue to do R4 forever. I would do R4 or R3 or whatever. Maybe not whatever. Or at least R3. Hopefully R4 to get the grinds for your raid teams to do R5. Because as soon as you get the grinds on them, R5 is going to be easier. So... and just think about in terms of raids. Think about your damage dealers being units that scale and do extra damage based on the amount of enemy harmful effects, and then also what harmful effects do they bring to the table by themselves. Because you want everything in your teams to have harmful effects. That's kind of the key, is not putting a whole bunch of beneficial effects on your team because he's going to take those off. It's putting a whole bunch of harmful effects on the boss. So you want things to have like attack power breaks, glancing hits, defense breaks, heal blocks, sloughs. I don't think that's the name of something. Let's stick all of these in here. And let's continue. We do have... maybe I should close... oh my god, there's so much! We can close some of this stuff, though. I did not realize that there was so much stuff open right now. Oopsies. We don't need to have that open. We don't need to have any of that stuff open. So what do we have for games coming out this week? Again, there's nothing on Google Play. I mean, there's probably something on Google Play. I looked, I couldn't see anything worth mentioning that we didn't already mention multiple times before. So let's just take a look at Steam. I mean, there's some things on Steam depending on your taste preferences. Dream Settler. I don't know how I feel about this one. SleepNet. It's where, I mean, someone had some creativity, right? SleepNet, it's where dreams are literally made, but sometimes dreams need a little help, and that's where you come in. They say a private eye never sleeps, but to crack these cases, you'll need to be out cold. Excuse me. So you are a dream detective, but these dreams are, I don't even know what this, it looks like Windows 3.1, like, or whatever that was called. What was it called? What was the old school Windows called? I'm like Netscape Navigator. And like, seriously, look, I'm going to show you guys, and you tell me what you think. This is crazy. It looks like an old operating, so they basically wrote an operating system. They wrote a GUI for the operating system, not the entire operating system. It's interesting where they went with this. It really is. What's a little babby? Oh, that. Goodness. All right, so that's not something you see every day. It's like a Sherlock Holmes, but they wrote an entire operating system from 30 years ago, I suppose. Dream Settler. I can't really say that that's, you know, just because graphics are wonky. They're intentionally wonky. I can't say that that's a bad game. Someone obviously put some, they were like, you know what, we want to make this very stylized, and they had a certain vision in mind, so maybe they achieved it to their desires. Speaking of desires, Imperial Grace. Imperial Grace is a visual novel about romance, medieval intrigue, and political strategy. Will you rule with your head or with your with your heart? What did you think I was gonna say? Rule with your head or with your heart. But you know what they really meant. You know what they really meant. Which waifu? Let's take a look. It's gonna be one of those waifu story games. Yeah. Good old waifu story. I mean, some people like them. I don't know. What do we get for? Did we get anything exciting from these scrolls? I don't think we got it. Well, I don't know what they're missing, actually. They said they've been playing for a while, so I assumed they have all the 4 stars. They don't have that one. Oh, they don't have a fire robo. They don't have a fire blacksmith either. Oh, wait a second. They're missing some 4 stars. Missing a Taoist, missing a water lich. Oh. Not that you really need that unit. Like, some of these units you don't really need. They don't have a Rochi. Oh, okay. Maybe we got them some new units. Some of those are kind of cool. I wonder if they're missing any LD3s. They're missing definitely some LD3s. Light Cat would be a fun get. What else? Living armor? Interesting. No, let's do this. Let's do that. All right. What do we have for other games? Let's take a look. Pathless. Okay, so I opened up some of these tabs. I was like, wait a second. These 2 games look very similar. I didn't actually say that at first. I was like, oh, this game is this. And then I'm like, I looked and I'm like, this is not the same game. Just a little brief, yeah, so there's 2 games that look very similar. Pathless Woods is a sandbox-style game that features exploration, construction, and farming. It's Minecraft. Travel freely across the land and venture into mystery. Build a homeland that only existed in your imagination while enjoying productive activities such as farming, logging, hunting, and brewing. Oh, brewing! It's an alcoholic Minecraft. All right. Pathless Woods. Let's see. Everyone's trying to make Minecraft. Trying to make the next Minecraft. Oh, hold on. I think that there's some fundamental things that that developers miss when they try to make like the next Minecraft or whatever. Like they miss the emotional aspect. Because in so many games, it's like, okay, you play the game the way the game wants you to play the game. You follow the rules, you follow the directions, you do, oh, I need to jump, I need to use this button to jump, I mean, Minecraft you jump to, so I really shouldn't be like, oh, use this button. But, like, there's objectives that you have to do, and you play the game, and then it's beaten, and that's, I mean, aside from Summoner's War, which is never beaten, but this kind of thing with Minecraft is like, you know, what do? Whatever you want to do. Do anything. Do anything. Figure things out. Play the game however you want to play the game. Make your own fun. Make your own adventure. There's not like something set there for you. And I mean, I'm not specifically saying that Pathless Woods is trying to be the next Minecraft. There are plenty of games that try to be the next Minecraft. But it's. I think people like it because it is a place that is whatever you want. Like, you play the game however you want. You build your style of gameplay in whatever. It's a different game to everyone. Congratulations, first Nat 5. They're missing a lot of stuff, so I'm sure that this is probably new. All right, next one, Minecraft, the second Minecraft game. Song of the Prairie. This is a 3D casual farming simulator game. 3D casual farming simulator game. Grow plants, learn stories, explore the world, take things into your own hands, and build your farm. Infinite possibilities await you on this land. Are you ready for what is to come? So, talking back about Minecraft again. Minecraft is just one of those games where, like, if you want to challenge yourself and play with your friends, then you can challenge yourself and play with your friends and go hardcore and start battling monsters and whatever. If you want to speedrun, you can speedrun to whatever objective. I mean, usually it's the Ender Dragon, but whatever objective you want. If you want to build crazy contraptions and pretend that it's Legos, you can play with it as if it's Legos. If you want to just, like, chill and have a casual, like, zone out experience, like a Zen experience where you're just like, I just want to get out of the normal life and be in a world where it's just peaceful, you can have just a little peaceful experience of just like building a little house and doing a little fishing. Like, whatever game that you want it to be is what it is. So that's the key. It's the emotion that these games are missing, that a lot of these games are missing. It's like they're delivering good products, but they're missing that layer, I think. Or possibly some of them missing the layer. But it's just such a flexible game. It doesn't have to be like the most amazing graphics, doesn't have to be a lot of these things. Just people can play the way they want. It's not like a game developer saying like, you must play this specific way. Which is, I think, one of the reasons that Summoner's War kind of lost a lot of its magic is at the very beginning, you know, the world was your oyster. There's so many different ways to play. There's so many different dungeon teams you can make. You could do like a normal dungeon team, but you could also do like your own dungeon team of like whatever, right? You could play PvP in a certain way. Like, there's some units that are better, but it wasn't like we weren't as aggressive in like forcing people to specifically rune things a certain way. There was some flexibility. Nowadays, this is the efficient way, this is the way that you do this is the way that you do these dungeons, this is the fastest team, therefore it is the best team, and nothing is open for discussion. And then, you know, it kind of ruined it for a lot of people. Because a lot of people just want to play the game the way they want, right? And having a, like, what, it kind of loses the value of, hey, there's all of these rune sets. If it's like, no, just put these specific, this unit, this is the rune set, this is the 246, just build it like that, that's that. So, kind of loses a lot of its pizzazz. A lot of its not pizzazz, but a lot of its magic. It loses a lot of its magic. Because, yeah, and yeah. Just some observations that I have, that I always have, right? A lot of people just, We don't need to keep complaining about Summoner's War. Let's take a look at the actual game that we were supposed to be taking a look at. Song of the Prairie. We always go from one thing to another to, hey, this is new, technically. So we always go from one thing to another and then be complaining about Summoner's War. And I shouldn't just make every single video complaining about Summoner's War. At a certain point, I could just be like, hey, let's play something else. Instead of complaining about it, let's do something else that's not something that I'm just going to keep complaining about. So let's take a look at Song of the Prairie. Song of the Prairie. All right. Or did I already show you guys this? It's cute, though. It's Minecraft. It's not all Minecraft. Just because it's got farming doesn't mean it's Minecraft. What is this? As long as it's not illegal. Act 1. It's Friday night. You and the other senior elites devise a plan to throw a party at the rival campus, carpool across Sun City limits down into the lawless land of the Undercity. It's illegal for these two cities to mingle, but is it illegal if you're never caught? It's illegal for the two cities to mingle? That's interesting. Also, the graphics are interesting. This is just a story game? Maybe it's just a... Oh, hold on. Technically new. Technically new. It's just a story game. Alright, what's the next one? Slender Myth. Tell me this is going to be a Slender Man game. After years of being dormant, the myth is put to the test, and unfortunately, it is true. Explore the forest, piece together the past of this cursed place, and put the myth to rest once and for all. This task won't be easy, as you are not the only one within the forest, based on character by Eric Knudsen. Is it Slender Man? What? Let's see. They didn't make Slender Man, so I guess it's possibly not. I mean, I guess we could try to see if the Slender Man is in these screenshots. So, oh yeah, it looks like it is, but it's not the same company. So it looks like just a, I don't know. Based on Slender Man, but not actually based on Slender Man. Or is that like just a pop culture thing before the game? Like, did that exist before? Like Snow White is the thing. Disney didn't create Snow White. So I wonder if Slender Man is like a urban myth or something that I just never knew about. Could be. We got a Wind Mage, by the way, for those of you that are not actually looking at the... for most of you that are just not looking at the screen. Alright, Subsequence. Subsequence is a linear style... Not that, that's not the word. Linear single-player, story-driven 3D adventure game about overcoming obstacles, solving logical puzzles, and exploration of the world. Did we take a look at this before? I don't know. It looks like it is a different version of Among Us that's stylized differently. But is that what it is? It kind of gives me that feel. I don't know. Maybe it's not at all like it. It might not be at all like it. Oh, you know what? Linear single... Maybe I should actually, like, pay attention when I read. Linear, single-player, story-driven 3D adventure game. Not at all like Among Us in any way. Aside from there's, like, a space station. So, I could have just paid attention to what I was reading and would have already known that. Cosmic: A Journey Among Shadows, an action-adventure game set in a multi-layered universe where light and shadow dictate its metaphysical rules. As a naughty little creature, embark on an interdimensional journey across space and time to rescue your soul and best friend, your shadow. This is it's cool style. I don't know that everyone's gonna like it. I think some people are gonna not like the visuals, but it's definitely cool. I mean, it's definitely interesting. Whether or not you think it's cool is a different story. Yeah. It's like a Lilo and Stitch meets Ratchet and Clank meets, I don't know. It's very simple. What is that art style called? I don't know. I don't remember what the art style is called. This feels like a game that would be ported to other like consoles and things. What is this next one? Motor Cubs RC. Motor Cubs RC is a savage off-road racing game with 4 classes of RC vehicles piloted by bears. Setting gorgeous by your red valley, the hair-raising levels of Motor Cubs RC. I guess the Cubs makes more sense now. Provide harrowing thrills in single-player and 2-player local multiplayer. What part of this it needs to be bears driving these things? It's like Demolition Derby. It looks kind of like Demolition Derby. A little bit. Like Mario Kart meets Demolition Derby meets... How do the bears come into play, though? I want to know. Motor Cubs RC. What do we have for this next one? Oh, it's the most... It's Fortnite. If Fortnite was developed with a $10 budget. Connect with your... Okay, so the game is called Do or Die, Hunt to Survive. Already sounds like a $10 Fortnite clone. Connect with your friends and strangers to play the game. Play 2 different maps and modes. Enter the level with your companions and solo to pick up different types of weapons, weapon ammo, and some power-up player abilities buff. Do or Die, Hunt to Survive. Let's take a look. I'm sure it will be amazing. Oh, hold on. We got lightning. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Awakened Rakshasa. Okay, so it looks like Dust from Counter-Strike. Shouldn't always compare things. I mean, this looks like... Tell me this does not look like a budget Fortnite. It gives me like a little bit of Overwatch, Overwatch and Counter-Strike vibes too in some of these levels. Why not? Just because it looks like a budget thing doesn't mean it's not fun. They did no other games aside from this one. Not that surprising. Well, we luckily got an Awakened 5-star Hua. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. I think we might have mentioned this in a previous one. I don't know if we glanced over it or if we actually took a look. This is going to be one of the bigger titles coming out. Jump into Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. The genre-defying action-adventure third-person shooter in development from genre-defying. Okay, I wanna see that in practice. Let's put these things in storage. In development for Rocksteady Studios, creators of the critically acclaimed Batman Arkham series. So, I'm sure I possibly said this before, but it's going to be a bigger release, and it should most likely be pretty good in terms of mechanics, and as long as the same people are working on it, or the same methodologies are being used to develop it, I suppose. Because those games were pretty solid. So if they say genre-defying, it could actually be genre-defying. It could actually be something really exciting. So what is this next one? Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, an open-world RPG full of complex quests in which your decisions matter and your choices are respected. A vast world full of monsters. Hey, waterfish. Vast world full of monsters, fallen heroes, and exciting places to discover. Something about a taint. Oh, hold on. Looks pretty cool. Graphics. Tainted Grail. Could be something you guys are interested in. Looks Elder Scrollsy. So what do we get? 69. 69 more Mystical Scrolls. I think that is basically all of the exciting upcoming releases. And we kind of took a look at that already. These are just going to be garbage. Yeah, you guys are not going to... This is like a kid's coloring game. You guys are like, yeah, we want to see the kids color. No, you don't want to see the kids coloring game. I promise you don't want to see that. Alright, I'll show you anyway. Now I feel like I have to show you. There's like cats and stuff. It's a game in the building Cats 3. It's a game in which you will need to find the cute cats. Cats will hide in... Oh, it's not coloring. Cats will hide in all apartments of a multi-story building. Search every corner of the room. Move the pillows. Open the bedside tables. Check the toilet. Cats can hide in the most unpredictable places. It's a cat finder. Well, the cats are all in... They're all colored. Oh, you have to color the cats, so it is a coloring game. Listen, is this a coloring game or is it not a coloring game? Oh, nice studio. Wait a second, there's way too many speakers. Maybe these are eyeballs. You don't need this many speakers. Watch the back, it's not even... It's definitely a recording studio. It's definitely... Look at this desk, it's definitely a recording studio. Oh, it's beneficial to mix and master with different speakers in mind, but Zombie Squad, a casual game, combines tower defense and roguelike. The operation of the game is very simple, and the characters can fight automatically. Just click to release their skills. Ooh, wait a second. Speaking of clicking to release their skills, GZ, nice water mage. Actually, let's see if some of these are dupes, which I don't think they are, but let's check anyway. This looks just like Plants vs. Zombies. I think we may have taken a look at this before. I don't know, but looks like Plants vs. Zombies. Game plays itself, and you click to release skills. It's cute though. I don't have any problem with Plants vs. Zombies in terms of like art style or mechanic. I used to really like that game. That was a solid title back in the day. It was just so charming. How could you not like plants that are attacking zombies? It's a fresh take. It's a fresh take. What am I, Plants vs. Zombies salesperson? It's a fresh take on your traditional zombie looter shooter. That wasn't even a looter shooter. I'm just making up my own words now. I didn't make up the words. The words existed. Making up my own words. All right, let's. Looter shooter! I created those words, guys. I created them. Just in case you're curious. Who's responsible? It was me. I don't see any more. Yeah. Oh, no, let's go take a look at by monster. Yeah, looks like those are both new. Nice. Alright, so we have just a couple more here, and then we can go. Oh, so many summons. Always so many summons. Are there any more games that are going to be interesting that we can take a look at? I think we basically took a look at it. Oh. Ooh! Third Nat 5. I don't know if this is a new or dupe, but there we go. I can't use the rest of these games. There's a couple more. They're just... Oh my god! Please continue. Please continue. 2 and 1. I'll take it. It's not even for me. I'll still take it. I guess we'll take a look at these. Oh, these are train wrecks. These ones are going to be train wrecks, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I thought they were all train wrecks. Nah, these ones are going to be super train wrecks. All right, let's continue. What the is this? This has got to be a project game. Doterra, an isometric action RPG set in a medieval world of corporation-like guilds. You'll embark on a journey to pull your family out of debt, choosing to assist or betray the very guilds that hold power over you. At your disposal is an arsenal of melee and ranged weapons to fight opposing factions. Doterra, seamless transitions. I don't know that is the thing that... This looks like a project game or a game that was out at like 20 years ago. Maybe more than 20 years ago. It does not look... This used to be like... This looks very, very old. It's very old. I'm sorry. Why do I keep crapping on people's projects that they've worked so hard, possibly on? The passenger, your eldritch existence is threatened when another abomination tries to feast on you. You flee, trapping yourself in human flesh, but will that be enough? Okay, so this is not really a game because it's I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's a book that you would be reading and answering questions. Oh, what do we get? Schmitte. What is this next one? This Thing of Ours. Welcome to New Temperance, known as the last frontier for the Italian-American Mafia. The two controlling La Cosa Nostra families are locked in a peaceful rivalry for the city's rackets. You play as a young hood named Vinny that's in a neighborhood-based crew known as the Beacon Hill Crew. Alright. There's little mice on playing cards, which is always what you want to see in... I don't know why sometimes I read like a 5-year-old. Actually, worse than a 5-year-old, probably. Let's see it. Oh, all those Mafia tanks. Right, because that's what the... Oh, that's a movie set. Really? That seems... Okay. And the Mafia farms... But this seems more Mafia. You've come the wrong place. You've come to the wrong place. Oh, that was in graffiti. Give myself a pass for that one. Alright, so it's budget GTA. Blue Sky, Blue Sky. Oh my god. I think these are ones that I skipped previous, like the previous week. Because there's just like... Nat 5, congratulations. What are the ones that they wanted? Oracles. GZ. Ciara. Wind Bomber. Wind Oracle. Wow. They're actually getting some pretty crazy RNG. Let's see if any of these are new or are dupes rather. It looks like it, but sometimes I miss things. So Blue Sky is addicting game in which you have to solve puzzles with lovely girls. The game is perfect for relaxing. That's how they sell it. It's perfect for relaxing. It's waifu puzzles. I told you, I told you they were duds. And then we have Red Flower, which is another one from the same company. Addicting game, which you have to solve puzzles with lovely girls. Solve puzzles with lovely girls. The game is perfect for relaxing. The same exact description, and it's just the different puzzles with different girls, but the same thing. Alright, what is this one? Oh god. I told you these are the duds that we're looking at right now. Helga the Viking Warrior 2 Ivar's Revenge is a challenging Viking Match 3 game. Join the exciting adventures of Helga to defeat her new enemies. So very exciting. Wow. Let's take a look. I don't know, guys. I just don't know anymore. Good old Viking Warrior Match 3 games. Like, I get the appeal of, like, the Match 3 is just, like, a casual whatever game, but, like, how many do we, like, honestly, how many do we need? I think we're, like, rounding, like, 1 million Match 3 games. There's more Match 3 games than there are, like, I don't know. I think at some point, there's going to be more Match 3 games than human beings on the planet. Pretty sure that's going to be how it is. Hopefully we can get through these quickly, these next few. It's going to be this. Oh, why would I think that it's going to be a different speed than we've already experienced? Ivar's Revenge. Yeah, there's just... I don't know. I kind of wish there was more exciting stuff, but also, I mean, if you're getting this many games every week, they're not. There's no way they're gonna all be like super fantastic. Yeah, there's no way. There'd be way too many games for people to play. It would be over. I mean, it's already overwhelming, and you can skip a lot of them. But it would be even more overwhelming if they were all like solid. Like, oh, you should really try this game. Like AAA titles. It's not enough time. Not enough time in the day, in the week. All right. Let's see what else we get. I mean, even so, like these, like all these 4 stars that we're getting, I'm sure you. Water Pioneer. This is the #1 on his wish list. This is ridiculous. 2 of the. This is really, really, really good rates. I know we did a bunch of summons, but it's definitely above average rates. For sure. For sure. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff for him now. Wow. Congratulations. So he got Ciara, Wusa, Chow, Sekhmet, Nana. Momo? I don't even have her. Okay. Yeah, Momo. Nana Momo. Why am I thinking that that's not her name? Oh god, how do I already forget the names of the units, guys? I'm going senile. It's confirmed. Yeah. Definitely off my rocker. Well, it was nice while it lasted. I'm gonna go check myself into the home now. I'll be there eventually. May as well just check in a little bit early. Alright, let's see. I'm looking forward to it. It's like solitaire and bridge games and Jello. I hear they have talent shows sometimes. Not that I would be participating, but... Alright. And if you guys are from overseas and you don't know what I'm talking about, like going to a home... Homes are where, in America, that's where we put the old people. Tell me it's not true. That's where everyone put... They're like, oh, our parents are old. Well, put them in a big... a big facility that just handles all the old people so that no one has to deal with them. It's lovely. I don't know that that's really that lovely. But that is what it is, I suppose. I actually don't have any relatives in homes. I mean, they have houses. They have those homes. I mean, they're not in group whatever those are called. Group homes. So, yeah, I don't have any first-hand experience with that. Come to think of it. But my family's not. Like, they're from overseas anyway, so... We do things a little differently. I suppose. I suppose. How many more summons we have? I feel like we've been doing summons for forever. 40 minutes! It has been forever. Come to us. Can we please have faster 10 pulls? They're like, no. You can't have faster 10 pulls. I kind of don't want to do these one by one, but I kind of want these to be... Like, we really need faster 10 pulls. They know that, too. They're like, yeah, in a year. Nat 5 now. I'm losing track. Is this 7? Is this 8? Water Artmaster. Congratulations. Jeez. We're just going to do these one by one. Hey, Water Sulfate. I don't know why I'm excited about that. Could be good when we get to the LDs. Maybe we should try again to look at the... Yeah, let's look at the Google Play. Upcoming games. What do we have? Just as a recap. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Rainbow Six Mobile, Heroes of Valhalla, Dragon Siege Kingdom Conquest, Higan Urethil. That game actually looks pretty good. Warcraft Arclight Rumble actually looks pretty good. Oh, my Dragon Siege... Is this the one that was... Oh, yeah, it's just a tower defense game. It could be a decent tower defense game. I mean, not a tower defense game. like a city builder castle defense game. Like Clash of Clans type of thing. DC Heroes and Villains, which, if you actually take a look at it, is just a match 3 garbage fest. Harry Potter Magic Awakened, which is just old at this point. It's old news. It's like 2 years old. There's a bunch of... Oh my god, we got a second? We're getting this much? We're now getting dupes. Okay. Wow. There's just a bunch of nonsense. Nonsense in the Google Plays. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 1, 2, 3. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. So that was number 8. Wow. Ridiculous. Oh no, he said, oh, he said don't feed anything. Keep all dupes, don't feed. Oh. There's another summon video that I have to record today. He's not going to use the second segment anyway. He's not going to use the second segment. What is he? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. There's not like this second segment is not really a thing people build. It's not a thing that I would assume most people build. You never know how many people are. I really don't. Let's take a look. We do have something to look at to see if people are building second segments. We have the dupe usage poll. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Segment should be fairly early on the list. Segment. There's no, almost no one. Almost no one. 85%. Over 85% say feed segment. So, it's not just me. Who's building second segment? That's the real question. Maybe we get a week out of this. Let's see. Yeah, these games for... I kind of feel like just... oh, this one's not... You can't even really see the game. That's... Oh, there! Yeah, you can see the game, actually. This one looks good. Eversoul. Possibly, but I have a feeling... It's Cacao, too. Yeah, I think it would be nice to see some more of this. Eversoul. Because it seems like it could be good or it could be doo-doo, but... Yeah, it could be interesting. It's Cacao. They've done some good games before. Division Resurgence. Yeah, this is at least going to be better than the other one. The other Tom Clancy game that came out. The one that I promoted. They're really nice, actually. Like they sent some goodies and money. Yeah, goodies and money. That's my favorite. And then they also we got together and had a conference call because they were like, oh, what can we do to make the game something more enjoyable for the players? And I'm like, to be honest, a bunch of stuff that people are just tired of. Like the shard collector things. I'm like, people are tired of that. The art style is probably not a lot of people that are your target market are interested in that art style. So, if it's a Tom Clancy game, they're probably more interested in a realism, realistic looking graphics, I would assume. And it was just a very indie graphic art style, low poly things. So, yeah, I feel like there was a lot of nice people that worked on the game, but there's just a lot of stuff that they did wrong, and yeah, but still nice people. If they hit me up and they were like, hey, we don't have any money, but could you please play our game on a video and tell people what you think about it or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would. At first, I'd be like, hold on, is this another shard collector? Did you learn your lesson? Oh, we're on the LDs now. Okay, exciting. We have, well, we got some stuff. I can't say that the regular scrolls were not, oh, we don't have anything to, I can't say the other ones were not exciting because we actually got some good stuff for them. Stuff that they wanted also. Let's see. What can we jiggle? Decisions. Everyone's favorite part. Guys, like, please stop jiggling things. This was old a long time ago. Oh, except that when it works. Dark Robo, okay. I'll take it. Not a Hall of Heroes. So we should get roughly... We should get 2 to 3 from these. 2 to 3 lightnings. Ranger, okay, some more lightning. Let's see what we get. Okay, Dark Undyne, not the most exciting thing to pull from LD Scrolls. LD's still exciting after all these years. That's kind of the... Oh, we got a Zinc, okay. Light Living Armor, they were missing a light one too, I believe. But it wasn't anything crazy enough to really... Should we jiggle again? Let's jiggle again. Oh, hold on! Not bad. Not bad. Not a Hall of Heroes unit. And it's actually usable. I was going to say no one really uses it. 4th? So we're above average rates. This is a Hall of Heroes as well. I mean, some people miss some of the Hall of Heroes. I don't know if they have. Oh, we're just getting good rates all around. And another one, Hall of Heroes. But again, they may have missed it. So... Can't complain about the LD rates. This is where the lightning is hiding on this account. Oh my god, another one! Alright. Juicy. Let's go. Okay, this is also another new non-Hall of Heroes in any usable unit. Wow. Alright, let's take a quick recap of all that. Yes, we got Light Boomerang, we got Light Dryad, we got Dark Robo, we got Dark Cobalt Bomber, we got Dark Rakshasa, we got Dark Undyne. Not bad. Not bad. Time 4. 25 legendaries, 5 legendary attributes. I mean, if this continues, we're going to get like 5 nat 5s from these legendaries. That's a joke. We're not going to get 5 nat 5s from the legend. Just kidding. We're going to get 5 nat 5. Ooh! What would he rather have? Is the question. What would he rather have? Wusa, Fire Monkey King, Oracles, Dragons, Rika. They're both solid units. Maybe we should ask. I emailed them. I didn't get a response, so I actually put out a community poll on the YouTube. On the YouTube. A community poll in the community section on YouTube. And 2 to 1. Let me just refresh again. Maybe things went crazy. No, it's kind of like 1.7 to 1. More than 2 to 1. But Fire Beast Rider. So that's what we're going to pick. There's great arguments for either of these units. There is no clear cut. Definitely pick this one over that one. So I don't know if that's going to be the one that they would have wanted, but both are very solid units. I can't really say one of them is bad, one of them is doo-doo, and the other one is good. That would have made it a much easier decision. I probably wouldn't have even emailed him or put a community vote if it was an easy decision. So both those units are solid. Can't complain either way. Well, I mean, he can complain if he really wanted the Fire Slayer. Then he'd be like, you know, if he really wanted the Fire Slayer, he also could have put it in his wish list, which was not in the wish list. So, single target fire damage dealer bruiser kind of thing. It was on the wish list. The Fire Monkey. So I figure he might like that for a similar spot. Perhaps, possibly. Or maybe he, maybe he wanted it for R5. I gotta think maybe he wanted it for R5. If he wanted it for R5, there is also the water. Wait, did we actually get a water lich or no? He still doesn't have that. Maybe he still doesn't have it. 14. Well, maybe we'll get it here. Boomerang warrior. There might be some spots on the screen. Hey, Wind Robo, great unit. It's all over the place now. But here we go. There may be some spots on the screen. This is yet another little connector. Ooh, we got so much stuff. So much stuff. Now the real struggle is he's gonna have to build all this stuff. Well, probably not all of it at the same time, but it's going to be a lot of work to build all of it. Yeah. Feedback on the account, though. I would say at least you have goals. That's half the battle. As I mentioned earlier, one thing at a time. Do Trikaru, and that, well, because Trikaru he might need. How far away is he from Trikaru? He might need some grinds. Yeah, he could do R3 or R4 for some grinds for Trikaru if he needs. In the meantime, should we jiggle some of these guys again? Just in case. We're not gonna get anything anyway, but just in case. All right. Frigate, very nice. Very nice. 2 more. Anything can happen. It's about what we expected from anything happening. All right. And a water gargoyle. Okay, so we have 1 Transcendence, we have 4 cookie runs, and we have... Oh, we could have also looked at this. Yeah, so he doesn't... So this is another one that was on his wish list, so he doesn't need that anymore. Nice. What else? He said oracles? He said... well, he doesn't need this either. Dragons. He said dragons, he said oracles, and he said Rika. Let's see if he's missing any of the ones that he's currently... I don't know if that was missing at the very beginning. Yeah, he's just trying to get some of the things that he was actually missing. All right. We'll do Transcendence at the end. I think that this is a pretty good summon session though. Considering all the crap that he could have just got terrible rates. He could have got he got this little cookie monster. Is that a well? We shouldn't feed dupes. I'm gonna leave the dupe. Oh my god! And we get an LD5 on top of that. Light Holly. I feel like Kamto's giving these away. My girlfriend got light hollyberry as well. I feel like Kamto's just like, hey, who wants some light hollyberries? And from the same scroll, too. Nice. Okay. We'll take this out. We'll put in... Let's do this. Wow. Was that his first LD5? That's fine. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Ah, this is a dupe. Okay. Sadly, it's a dupe. Although it's a good dupe to have for Siege. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze now. It's a good dupe to have for Siege. Let's see if he's got any Nat 5 before this. Oh my god. I think that was the first one. I think we possibly got him his first Nat 5. His first LD... not Nat 5. His first non-fusion LD5. I don't know why I'm looking at things that aren't, Yeah, congratulations! First LD5. That's what it's looking like. Unless I missed something, which is entirely possible that I did. But, yeah. Looks like the first... Wow, looks like the first one. Treasy. Now she just needs a buff. Alright, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. Have a great week coming up. And hopefully some fun new games come out in the meantime. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.